it's like, well, the last time I was on stage, I was in high school, so I should tell a story of when I was drunk in high school. Because we're all from New Orleans, except for all the people that Poppy pointed out were not from here. And, you know, we drink when we're here, because that's, I don't know. I'm a little drunk right now, so this is the best time to tell the story. So anyway, so high school. I was nerdy in high school, and so I didn't get invited to a lot of parties. And then I started hanging out with like the stoner metalheads, and so then I started getting invited to a lot of shitty stoner metalhead parties. That's my so it was so I finally got invited to this party. There's this girl who always had these like crazy parties. Her parents would go out of town, but they didn't give a shit even if they were in town. And so we would, you know, so I heard about these parties, and the guy brought me to school, because carpool. He brought me to school, and like, he was friends with her, so he's like, yeah, you should come hang out. So I was, all right, cool, I'll be there. And I got there early, because I don't know how parties work. And I got there early, and I was like, man, there's like no one here but this girl who I only know throws really fucked up parties. So and then this pickup truck pulls up with a bunch of dudes. I don't remember the time. I don't remember what year this happened. I remember A Perfect Circle was famous and popular then. I'll get to why that's pertinent later. But anyway, so circa A Perfect Circle is when this took place. And so I'm out there, and this pickup truck shows up with a bunch of dudes that clearly had fake IDs to buy the giant fucking keg. Kegs come in two sizes. It was the bigger keg. And so a big keg gets pulled up in the pickup truck, and they're like, we gotta get this in the house. And I was like, well, I'm here, and I don't know what to do with my hands, so I'll help. And so I help him up into this house in like mid-city. It was a mid-city house, so there was like a basement. And so you had to bring it up some stairs, and I'm clearly the type of dude that people ask to carry really heavy shit. And so I'm carrying this heavy-ass keg up some stairs, and we get it in there, and we put it in the bathtub in the bathroom, because that's where the bathtub goes. And it's like filled with ice, and it's this thing, and I'm like, okay, cool. I participated in setting up this presumably cool party. And so the night goes on. The next thing I remember is being in the back of some other random pickup truck. It may have been the same one, I don't know, but for the sake of the story, it's funnier it's from a different pickup truck. So I'm in the back of the pickup truck with a bunch of dudes, and we're trying to figure out some sort of way to smoke tobacco. And we don't have an apparatus to smoke this totally illegal substance, and they're like, dude, we don't have any paper, and we don't have a tobacco bong. And I was like, you could just finish that fucking beer, and MacGyver over here will figure this shit out for us. So, so he finishes the shitty Natty Light or whatever it was, crunch it up, and make a fucking tobacco bong out of the can, and we smoke a lot of this. It was weed. It's really I don't know. You probably figured it out. It's weed. We smoked a lot of weed, and I got really fucking high, and I don't remember much after that. I know these are drunk stories. Don't worry, the beer's coming in. So I get inside the house, and I'm like, well, I should drink beer. I helped carry that keg into this house. I should drink some of this beer. So, you know, there's the line going into the bathroom, and everybody's getting beer out of the bathtub, because it's the 1940s, apparently. And that's a prohibition joke. Good night. No, so I gave the beer, and we were out, and getting really fucking drunk, and next thing I remember is being on the couch in the living room. And I'm laying there, and there's this girl who kept like playing Judith by A Perfect Circle on repeat the entire fucking night. And I'm laying there, and like Judith is on repeat, and I'm like, it's an okay song, but fine, but I'm really high and drunk. I don't have any way to deal with this. So I'm laying on the couch, and then I realize I'm going to die. And I'm laying there, and I'm like, I'm gonna die. And I'm not even gonna die listening to Tool. I'm gonna die listening to, like, Diet Tool. And Perfect Circle haters here, I appreciate it. So I'm laying there and I'm like, I'm gonna fucking die listening to a Perfect Circle. This sucks. My parents are gonna be like, ah, that's how he died. Right? They're like, he's a giant loser. He couldn't have even died to, like, I don't know, like an actual Tool song. He had to listen to, like, Maynard trying to, I'm going on a tangent here, but the point is that I thought I was gonna die. So I was like, well, what I need to do to survive is get off this couch. I need to get to the bathroom. I don't know why I need to get there, but I feel like the bathroom is where I need to go. So I roll off the couch onto the hardwood floor. By the way, this is a shotgun double, typical New Orleans house. And so I'm like in the prawn position. Military guys, I know there's 2 of you here. You know what prawn position is. I've played some video games. And I start like, prawn position, I start like crawling elbow style down this like hardwood floor hallway. And I get almost there. And there's like these feet that just appear in front of me. That didn't plump as loud as I thought it would. It's been like 14 years since I've been on stage. I already established this. So there's these feet in front of me, and I look up and I'm like, and this dude Zane, that's his real name, by the way. I'm even use his real name. Zane's standing there and he looks down at me. He's like, dude, are you okay? I look up at him and I said, he was like, do you need to get to the bathroom? And I was like, I'm like a worm on the floor. I'm not standing. And keep in mind, this is a shotgun double, typical New Orleans house. There's one fucking bathroom in this house, and it's this bathroom that I'm trying to crawl to, Call of Duty style. And I've never played Call of Duty. It's a weird. Anyway, so try to crawl to the bathroom, and it's the one bathroom where the keg's in the bathroom, in the bathtub, and there's this fucking line of people like for the bathroom to use the keg, and so Zane's like, dude, you look like you need to throw up. You need to throw up, and I was like, probably, and so he like carries me into the bathroom, and I get to, and he like, so you walk in the bathroom, and it's a typical New Orleans style shotgun double bathroom. Bathtub as soon as you walk in, toilet to your right, and sink on the wall over there. And it was one of those sinks like no pedestal and like cabinetry. It was just like a fucking sink like glued to the wall. And I walk in, and Zane is like, dude, you need to throw up. And I'm like, all right, dude, I've never met. Let's do this. So like I'm kneeling in front of the toilet. And there's the bathtub here, line of people right here, just getting beer. And there's some girls hanging out at the sink, because that's what you do. You're hanging out at the sink, just having a conversation, presumably about the drunk fucking idiot that's kneeling in front of the toilet. And Zane's next to me. He's between the bathtub and the toilet. And he's looking at me and says, okay, we're going to get you to throw up. This is, in my head, I'm having this whole conversation with him. I'm like, no. Throwing up sucks, and I'm gonna be fine. But I just turn at him and I go. So Zane's like, I'm gonna help you. I'm like, I don't know how this is gonna work, but okay. He's like, I'm gonna help you throw up. So he just starts going. And I like look at him and I'm like, oh, that sounds gross. And he's like, runny eggs! Runny eggs! And I'm like, oh my god, that is gross! Runny eggs are gross! And I started like just throwing up in the toilet, and people are like still getting beer, and they're like, and they're getting beer, and I'm like, okay. And I'm like throwing up in the toilet, and then all of a sudden there's this loud, all arose, such a clatter, and it wasn't even Christmas, and there was this clatter that arose, and there was this thing, but I didn't turn around, because I didn't fucking throw up. So I'm like throwing up, I'm puking in the toilet, and I'm like, and Zane's like, and there's this conversation through vomitous noises, and all of a sudden there's this loud clank of something hitting the tile floor. And I just continued throwing up. The next thing, split second later, water starts shooting at the back of my head. And that's when I go, what the fuck was that? And I spin around in the midst of puking, and puke just sprays through the bathroom, luckily away from the people getting beer, because they're going to consume that. That's disgusting. And so I spin around, puke everywhere like a fucking sprinkler, and I spin around, and what's behind me? But the sink fell off the wall, and there's water just shooting out of the wall, and there's still just this line of people getting beer, and they're like standing behind me, and there's this one dude who's just like, I said, fuck, for the people that couldn't hear because they were too far away from the stage. So there's like, I sprayed puke, I'm freaking out, I'm soaking wet. Zane is still making the puke noises for some god-awful reason. I don't remember what happened after that, but what I do remember is, you catch my breath. What I do remember is waking up 9 a.m.-ish, and I'm on the floor in the living room. This carpeted floor that felt so wonderful. I'm laying on the floor, and I wake up, kind of, and one eye open, and I realize there's just this pool of human beings in the living room. There's people strewn about the floor, laying on the couch, laying on the chair. There's one dude stretched between the couch and the chair. He was like, fuck this, I want both. And they're just laying there, and this whole thing, it looks like a carbon monoxide leak happened. And that's not what happened. What happened was a bunch of fucking 16-year-olds were like, let's get fucking trash. And so, I'm laying on the floor, let's get back in position here. I'm laying on the floor, and I got one eye open because that's literally all I can muster to open. I open one eye, and then some feet will happen to clump. Yeah, there we go. Plump right in front of me. I look up and I go, it's Zane. Dude helped me puke moments, hours ago. And he's standing there. And I look up and he's holding this glass punch bowl filled with beer. And I look up and I go, Zane, what are you doing? And Zane's standing there over me. He says, he's drinking beer. And he takes a sip and he looks down and he says, they're out of cups. That's it, that's my whole fucking story.
Just okay. You've been in a play before. I got a feeling, I don't know.
I actually haven't. I haven't. The
Really?
floor is really the stage. I'm sorry. The stage is very dirty.
All right. Yeah, and for research, if you're trying to make that clumping noise, Chuck Taylor's Bad Clumping Shoes.
Yeah.
Good sneaking shoes. Good sneaking shoes.
The number of motherfuckers I've snuck up on.
I think we all agree
Sneaked
that
up?
Zane a hero.
Yeah.
Like that
As
guy.
far as I know, no one has ever heard
Track
from
him down.
again.
It's Zane, not Jeanne, right?
Yeah, it is.
Okay,
Yeah,
just making
Zane.
sure on
Yeah,
that.
Zane.
Yeah, anytime, that's definitely a thing where people just, you're like, the good thing is with the sink coming off the wall, like you puking all over the bathroom, like moves way down on the priority list. Because it's like, oh, we've got to clean this up. Oh, no, we have to rebuild the whole bathroom. It kind of doesn't matter if this guy puked everywhere. He's off the hook. You carried a keg. My carrying a keg story is not quite as ambitious. Mine was, we been drinking and then decided, no, we should throw a keg party. Let's call everybody. And so we do that, and then we go to buy the keg, and we get it back. And it's typical, like, shitty college apartment. And we walk up, and then there's, like, the little patio out back, and there's a bar about here. And the guy's like, all right, I'm going to go around, and then, like, we can, like, pass it over. I'm like, don't worry about it. I got this. And just deadlift the thing over. And the moral of that story is, guys, you're going to get really drunk tonight, and you get a hernia. So don't just deadlift a keg, something that is almost your body height. All right, guys, Jeff Gaucher. Follow him on Twitter at AnimatedJeff. According to the readers of Gambit, he's the funniest guy in New Orleans.
Real quick, winning an award for having the best Twitter account, it's kind of like winning the Angola prison rodeo. Like, that's awesome. You're really great at riding a bull, but you still murdered your family.
I think Angola Prison Rodeo was
Like
way
that's
more
literally,
prestigious.
but that is how I won the awards.
By the way, guys, if anybody knows the winner of the Angola Prison Rodeo, I'd love to book him on this show next week. Please tell him to tweet at Andrew Healan, just DM me. That guy's got some stories. Check out Jeff's beer blog at /beer.net. He makes beer, he writes about beer, he's a funny guy. Let's hear it again.
About a lot of stuff.
All of your wonderful storytellers tonight. Josh Stover, Lee Patch, Mitch Burrow, Poppy Tooker, Trey Monahan, Jeff Gaucher. Guys, this has been Closing Me Out. Stick around for DJ Soul Sister.